Bihar Education Project Council under the Sarva Shiksha Abhiyan is focused on achieving inclusion of children with special needs through educational rehabilitation for achieving the goals of inclusive education component of SSA. For inclusion of 2,39,195 children with special needs, 74 rehabilitation resource centers and 35 daycare centers are running across the state, where children with special needs are capacitated through school readiness program. Skill development program supported with clinical assessment and provided aids and appliances for rehabilitation, provided therapeutic intervention, parents sensitization and teachers training. These centers provide support for children with locomotor disability, cerebral palsy, hearing and speech impairment, visual impairment, and multiple disabilities with the help of rehab professionals deputed in these centers. These institutions have played a very critical role in educational and physical rehabilitation of children with special needs. Children with severe and profound disability are provided home-based services by resource teachers for mainstreaming them into education and society. Resource teachers make home visits for children with severe and profound disability for functional assessment of their disability and counseling of parents for taking appropriate and need-based care for children at home. Based on functional assessment of children, appropriate aids and appliances are provided. Sight Savers India, in collaboration with Bihar Education Project Council, is working for improvement in quality of education and learning outcome of children with visual impairment in the entire state of Bihar.
This is one of our national flagship programs called the National Inclusive Education Program, and we are implementing this in 5 states. Bihar is one of them. We signed the MOU with Bihar government in November 2015, and based on that MOU we have now placed a technical consultant with the Bihar government to support the government and the SPO in implementing this program, particularly in terms of capacities of the state government, of the education department, and also work at the school and the children level to make sure that the learning outcomes of the visually impaired children actually go up. So we only have 2 primary focus areas. One is to improve the learning outcomes. 2 is to work on the enabling environment which will support the children to improve their learning outcomes.
In this goal, Sight Savers is providing technical support to the council at the state level and also direct support to children with visual impairment at the district level through skill development camp. Assessment and provision of devices, making braille books and braille kits available for children with visual impairment to facilitate their education. Along with these, Sight Savers is supporting skill development and training of resource teachers, school teachers, and district IED coordinators for improvement in education delivery for children with special needs through development of training modules, creating resource pool for the state through training of trainers programs. In addition, Sight Savers is making efforts to ensure that all children with visual impairment gets easy access to braille books, accessible learning materials, low vision aids for facilitating reading, regular textbooks, and reading materials for children with low vision. Sight Savers is also supporting the council in making appropriate policy changes for facilitating program implementation in Bihar. Sight Savers is supporting Bihar Education Project Council for clinical assessment of low vision children identified by resource teachers in each district of Bihar. Bihar Education Project Council has planned and implemented skill development camps for developing skills for children with blindness for ensuring their inclusion. The first residential skill development camp was conducted with the support of Sight Savers, in which 38 children with visual impairment participated from different schools of Bhagalpur district. The residential skill development camp focused on enhanced development of children with visual impairment. Sessions during the day and evening time were specially designed to include components of daily living skills, yoga sessions, physical training sessions, general knowledge quiz for children, mathematics training in Taylor's frame and abacus, orientation and mobility training, interaction among children through recreation activities. The residential camp helped to reduce mannerisms, problematic and self-stimulatory behavior in children through interaction with resource teachers and other children. Bihar Education Project Council has taken a special approach to inclusion through inclusion of girls with special needs in Kasturba Gandhi Balika Vidyalayas. 2 different Kasturba Gandhi Balika Vidyalayas from each district has been identified to include girls with visual impairment and hearing impairment respectively, so that these children with special needs grow in an inclusive environment. These children stay in an inclusive environment, study curriculum in regular schools attached to the Kasturba Gandhi Balika Vidyalaya and are imparted plus curriculum in Kasturba Gandhi Balika Vidyalaya. Generally, women resource teachers deputed in Kasturba Gandhi Balika Vidyalayas to support girl child with visual and hearing impairment to impart plus curriculum skills to the students. Children with visual impairment are provided computer education, while children with hearing impairment are provided hearing aids, speech therapy services through speech trainers. Thus, in this inclusive setup, children with visual and hearing impairment get opportunity of interacting with other non-disabled children, taking part in daily living activities with their peers, curriculum study in regular school, and plus curriculum skills through resource teachers. Thus, currently, 136 Kasturba Gandhi Balika Vidyalayas spread across 38 districts of Bihar accommodate 3050 girl child with visual and hearing impairment. Our multifarious approaches, facilities, resource support, environmental modifications in schools and training of regular teachers. Now, 80% children with special needs have accessibility in regular schools. In regular schools, children with different categories of disability are studying with other non-disabled children and learning curriculum together in inclusive setup. As regular teachers have already been trained on adaptation techniques of curriculum to suit the needs of children with special needs, environmental modification has been done to suit the needs of special children. These children are studying in the most amicable environment. Currently, 1,99,455 children with special needs are studying in 33,271 regular schools, along with other non-disabled children across the state of Bihar.